Yes. So good evening, everyone. My name is Shivam, and I'm going to do a project live in front of you, and it will be based on Selenium. What we are going to do is we will start with web automation. We're going to use WebDriver for Chrome, and then we are going to use Jupyter Notebook. So, and we'll automate the process of searching for a particular keyword, and then we will proceed to Ajio's website, and then after that we will going to scrape the website to get the product details and store it into a CSV. So this would be required when you want to scrape any type of website and get data from it. Now so there are mainly two kinds of website. So if you see, one, you have your standard Flipkart website, which is a page by website. So whenever you search something in website, you can scroll it down, and if you want to go to next page, you can just click next, and the further list of orders will come up. And the other kind of website is like Ajios, which is a infinite scrolling website. So suppose if you go here and you just search for sari, right? Now in this if you go below, there won't be any page. It will just keep on showing till all the product items are displayed infinitely. So if you see here, it will scroll till all 1,028,000 products are displayed. So we are going to work on this type of website as of now. If you need a tutorial to work on website like Flipkart's, just comment it down below, and then I could show you that also. The requirement here is and also I will upload the files in the GitHub repository. That will be in the description, so you can go ahead and see the code as well if you want any assistance with that. Any assistance with that. I'm not going to cut these videos or crop it. I will keep my camera also down, so you can see whatever visuals you can, and make sure that you follow the instruction properly, and you can go ahead and do some experimenting on your own. So I will close this video as of now, and then I will proceed to Jupyter Notebook. So I'm doing this on Jupyter Notebook. So I will just create a new notebook here. I will, but Jupyter Notebook, you need Anaconda. You can just download it. If you don't know how to, we will find many of the videos online. If that is not helping, just let me know in comments, and I can make, if you want, a video about that also. So first thing you need to do is create a new file in Jupyter Notebook. You can do this in VS Code also, but I'm doing it in uh, Jupyter Notebook. Now first thing you need to do is you need to download the WebDriver. Now how to download a WebDriver? You can go and search Chrome web driver. Yeah, you can, when you go to the Chrome web driver, you will see all these information. Now the versioning, right? You have to check, go into the settings here. Just go into the settings, and you can go to about Chrome, and then you will see that our version is my version is 131.066.6778.205. So I need a version like before that version. So to download it, I will just go and proceed to this particular section, this one, Chrome versioning, and here you will see all the drivers here. So suppose if I need a driver for ChromeDriver 1664, so I can copy here and we'll paste there. So it's just downloaded. Yeah, I need a versioning like before 205. So anything above like this, right? 204 would work. So I will click on here, then I will go to driver here and I will paste this link. As soon as you will paste it, this will be in your downloads folder. You can go to download folder and you will see that this is created. Now you have to right click, unzip it, and this will be the location of your Chrome driver. So you need to copy this location. You can just right click here and copy path. So this path would be required for the further steps. So I will start the code from scratch. So first thing we will do is we will get like we will install Selenium. So if I'm going to import Selenium a WebDriver, you need to first install it. So you can just do pip install Selenium, and then you will get the code installed. I have already installed it, so that's why I'm not doing it. So I will first what I will do is I will from Selenium I will import WebDriver. Once that is done, then I'm going to yeah. Now once Selenium is imported, we will going to if you like download further libraries of it. So in WebDriver we have Chrome services. So in that we will import service file. So this would be required to get the Chrome WebDriver working basically. Yeah, we can import the service here. Now again we will do WebDriver, and then we will use some common keys. This will be used to in inputting things in Chrome basically. We can while searching in Chrome we can use these keys to get the data in. After that we'll import time will be required to put some lag in the processing. So whenever you will search, so whenever this will work, right? So if some page is loading, so we can, so the code doesn't proceed ahead, we will use this time to stop the code for a particular second. So uh, so the loading of the website would be done, and then we will import pandas to save the data that we will finally create. Yes, yes, CSV. Now what I will do is firstly this will be related to Chrome driver. So we will get the path here. So I will create a variable called path, and I will paste that link I previously copied here. Also this link I'll put R here so it can catch the link, and then what I will do is I will create a variable here called services, and we'll use this service variable to get our path from the local drive. So I'm putting the path here inside, and then we will install the WebDriver. So we'll put keyword WebDriver, and then WebDriver.chrome, and then service equals to the service variable we created. Yeah, so I'm going to run it. Let's see if everything is working. I might have made some mistakes. Yeah, expand this on there. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, so as soon as I just played it, what it will do is uh, it will create a like a browser start, and you see right now this browser will be used for further updating. So first thing we will do is we will try to access Google. So this will be the step one for us. What we'll do is we'll search get Ajio men's grooming in the Google search. So first thing what we'll do is we will use the driver variable we created, and we'll use the get function, and we will get the Google. So yeah, so I have just started. So if you see right, this will start Google. So as soon as play it, one second. So this, yes, it is starting. So whenever I, every time I basically start this, let me just paste it here. Yeah. So yeah. So you see right, it is going to Google. Now we're going to inspect this and check the, so Control Shift I will bring the inspect, or you can do just right click and click inspect here, and we will get the source code for whatever elements that is there. So what we need here is we need element of this path. So this can be searched here by just click here, and we can look it to a particular element, and it will show the path of it. So if you see right, this is the path, the class is glfyf. So we are going to use this, and we will search for that particular like box, and then we will put what we want to search, and then we'll put an enter key so we can get the result what we want. So let me just start. uh, so as soon as Google is search, we can put a sleep here for just in case it takes time in loading. So we're going to put a sleep of 1 second. Yeah, so it is sleeping now. So the sleep basically what it does is, so whenever your website is loading, so it will stop the code for running to the next line, and so that your website loading finishes, and then you can basically proceed for the next line of code. Now we're going to put a variable here. So let's say search variable, and the search variable is Yeah, so firstly what we need to do is we need to either we can access the class or we can directly copy the XPath from here, and we are going to use Selenium to access that particular line of code. So we will use the driver variable we created, then we will use find element function. Now in find element function we will going to tell the we will basically going to tell the computer is we are going to search it for XPath. So basis of XPath you can use here class as well, so but we are going to use XPath. So as you see right here, it is a double quotation, so we will put all these in single quotation, so there is no any error. Once this element is searched by the computer, we are going to do another now we are going to access that particular uh, box, and then we are going to put whatever variable, so whatever search item we want to search. So this will be search dot variable dot send keys. Now in the send keys we are going to send Ajio men grooming. Why I am searching this particular keyword is because the grooming section of men is small, so we will have less items to scrape, so the code could finish earlier, or there are a lot of products in the Ajio website, so if we go to a website which has a large amount of product, the code will keep on running and it will be a very time consuming thing. So as soon as you search it, so what you will see here is, so first thing this will do is it will open Google. Now it will access that particular block, and then it will write the keyword that we entered. Once this is entered, we will going to use another keyword which is keys, right, which we imported. We will going to use this keys and will tell the Jupyter notebook that we want to enter this search. So send keys dot enter. So as soon as we clicked enter, it will open Google, it will type it, and then it will press enter. I see there is one error right in the background. Let me check what is the error here. Yeah, so now the key should be capital, because as you see right, we have imported in capital keys. Yeah, so it searched basically whatever items are there. So what we want is we want the top search. So again we'll do Control Shift I to go to inspect, and then we are going to find this particular keyword and its XPath. So we'll click here, this particular section. Now what we need to look here is we need the URL. So whatever a line of code is in HTML which has the URL, we are going to take the path of that. For example, this, right, this has the URL for this particular section of the search. So we have copied that XPath. Now we are going to use that XPath to check it, and then basically go inside by clicking it. So again we'll do a sleep for 1 second, so we let the website search properly, and then access the first element that comes up. So we are going to use again driver dot find element. Once find element, and then again we will specify that we are checking XPath. once XPath we have stated. So you see, right? And so this, what it is telling is it is finding this element. Now we will further tell it to click it. Now let's see again what is happening. It will access that particular box, it will type it, it will press enter and then click on the first. Wait again, what is there? Okay, I this type, I think. Oh, my num lock was on. Yeah, I think it should work now. Yeah, these kind of issues you will also face as I'm doing it live, so this could be there now. See, right? And again, what is the issue here? Whatever, find element, and we went to XPath and then pasted that. No such element. Let me check again if the XPath is correct. That's working now. I think that there was issue with the XPath. It's working. Yeah. So this is a slow video. You can skip ahead if you are familiar with this stuff. See, right? It clicked on that particular link and it's directly opening. So we have all these items in the grooming section. So what our goal is to get. So if you see, right, Ajio has disabled right click, so we have to use Control Shift I again to get to the inspect. Now next thing what we want to do is, as we have the final website here, so what we need to do is we need to scroll it till the end, because every time you scroll, right, your new HTML code is generated. So we need some kind of code which makes sure that it automatically scrolls to the bottom, and once it goes to the bottom like till the end, then we can again access this code and start extracting the information from it. So what we'll do here is we'll start the scrolling. So so to scroll it, we need to measure the height. So what is the height of the total page? So we're going to use the driver again. Once we get the driver, we will use the execute command. Execute script. So it will going to execute script and it will return us the length of the basically whole page. So for that the code is return document dot body dot scrolling height. So this will tell us what is the total scrolling height is. So let's print it to actually know what height is here. It is coming to this page nicely. This should be scroll height. Yeah, this page is loading and it is calculating the height basically. Yeah, so the height is 9638. Now what we will do is we will command the page to go to the bottom. So we're going to do again driver dot execute dot execute script execute strip, and then we will say window dot scroll and 2. So we are saying that you need to scroll 2 from 0 comma document dot body dot scroll height. So whatever we pasted it here, right? So earlier we were checking basically what is the height. Now after checking we are saying that go to this particular height. Just scroll down till there. If you want to know a bit more, so you can shift tab on this and you will set what kind of function it is. So once we get this, we see that you have to go to this particular height, and then the new height will load. So then again we'll say new height is this, and let's print it again. Now what's happening? Yeah, so this code, right? Execute script window dot scroll to stay bracket there, parenthesis. It is loading. Yeah, so it is going to the bottom, but the scroll height is not showing. Why is this? It's still on the main page. Okay. Yeah, so the problem was we are not using sleep, and it was executing this second, like the second last line of code without getting the screen to load. So if you see, right, this is how it is supposed to load. Now we need to do this again and again till it goes to the end of the screen. So for that, what we will do is we will put a while loop here. So just while true, and in this loop what we are going to do is we will print the height here, and then we will execute this particular scroll height, and we'll go to the bottom of the page, and then again we will measure the height, new height. Now when we will supposed to stop it? So when the new height is same as the earlier height. So what it means is it is the end of the page, and any scrolling down is not doing anything. So what we'll do is, if this is same, then it will break the loop, and then we will print the height equals to new height. And then finally print scrolling completed. So if you see here, it will first search for the current height, and it will go to the bottom of the page, then it will give new height. If that is not equals to, it will assign the new height to the existing height here, and then it will again basically scroll. So this loop will continue till we have reached the new height. So you can see here simultaneously that it will search and keeps on loading till it reaches the bottom of the screen. Okay, you see it's 9756 now, then it again load. Yeah, so it is skipping, right? So that means, and it's not skipping, we have used print twice, that's why it is printing again. This is not required because the new height we have already assigned it to the initial one. This is actually not needed. Let it complete. Yeah. You see that it will keep unloading. That's why I said, right, I selected this particular section so we don't have much product, so the scrolling could be a bit easier. But still, if you see, right, it is taking a lot of time. So when I previously ran this code, it was taking around 15 minutes to get through the whole from scrolling to extraction. So I think it will go about 20 like 2 lakhs height, and then it will stop. So this is the first thing that distinguish websites like Ajio, and Adidas also has the same kind of function, which also uh, goes like infinite scrolling. So this is one of the main milestone. Once this scrolling is done, then we will proceed to data extraction part. Let it load. We won't run this again and again. I'm just showing it you for the first part of the video, as the video is getting long, but I guess it's okay. Uh, Especially when video is some kind of tutorial, then you need a lot of time to go, and I've also made a lot of mistakes. So if you see, right, this website is completely loaded. uh, what I will do here is, let's tell you something. Yeah, I think I searched it, maybe that's why it's like again started to load, or maybe I changed this one. So but majority of the part is done. So what I can do here is, I can just show you with this part, right? What I will do is, now we will do the extraction part. So I will just use the first part of the code, because generally these blocks of product information are repetitive in nature. So we can just use the first set of items by getting their code, and then we will run this all at the end for extracting the whole page. So I will just do Control Shift I. Let's move it to bottom. Now I'm going to select this. So if you see here, right, yeah. So we have so this is the container. This is the block container which has all the information, like this is an image container, this is a content container. Content has a brand, then it has the name, which is by name CLS. Then it has this further division, and it will have your rating, and then we have a price for the class, and then this is offer. So what I'm interested here is, I need the names, brand name, then I need the name of the product, and then rating, and then what's the price. So let's start. As this is executed, I won't touch it as of now, and then I will move toward the next section, which is to get the data from here. So what I will do is, I will first extract the container. Product container. What we'll do is, again use driver, will look for element, and then in element we will access the XPath. Now we'll give the XPath of that particular container. How we get that XPath? We will go to this website, we'll go to this container, right click, copy XPath, and just paste it here. Once we get this container here, right, we can use this also, or what this will do is, this will only get that particular container. So that could be a problem. What we need to do is, we need to get it through this class name. So what I will do is I will just cut it here, and to get for all the containers in the page, what I will do is I will use the in this particular, it is based on division of that HTML. So I will access the div, and in that I will say that this div has particular class as container holder. Let's see. You can either do container holder, or can also do preview here, because both are imitating. If you want the image also, then you should probably search for preview. So let's go for preview. Even though this should be single bracket, as in the inside one is double one. So this will get this particular container details. So if I just print it here, so it will print for all the elements inside it. This particular element, we have to look for the individual products first. So what I will do is we'll use filtered data. Then what we'll do is we'll use a for loop to get through all the, basically it has lot of containers, right? So we'll go through one by one, and then we will basically get the particular containers data. So what we'll do is, this for example we want brand, so we'll do brand equals container dot, and this again we'll do find element. So earlier it was elements because we wanted all, here we just want one, so we'll use just element. And then we'll see that we want X path. Again the format would be same, it will be double slash, we are going to access the div, and then here it will be class equals, what's the class for this? The class for brand is just brand, so we'll say class is brand, and it will access the brand. Now what we are saying is, once we get this, we want this in text format, and we want to strip it if some slash n or other details are there which is not required. It will basically clean it up. Let's print brand and see what it gives. Yeah, it's giving mostly Vygen. Maybe all the products are from that. Let's search name as well, so we should be in better position to check if everything is okay. Name CLS, which was here, name CLS, and we will say it's the name. So I think it's just keeps on giving the same name, so there is some kind of problem with the code. We have to see what is the problem here, why it's not going next path every time we execute it. So it is elements, and then once we get that, we are using for loop and checking for each. Review. Yeah, so I got the problem. The problem is here, what we are doing is we are not using dot here. So when you use a dot, it goes like in this particular container we have to sub search these two division class. Earlier it was just searching the division class, so it was keep on showing the same thing. So when I search it now, you see, right, it is giving us all the different options one by one. So this is beard color, then B10103. So all this it will give. So we are on the correct part. Let's just find all the elements quickly. We go into the rating. Let me just quickly copy it. I think it's about to be completed. Rating is in where? Rating. I think it's in here. So it is inside this. Let me expand it more. Yeah, this is the rating. It's in the P section with the name 3161. So we'll use P and section, and it will give us the rating. Yeah, let's just this, and then we get the final, which is the price. Price also, let's see what kind of element it is. Price is, yeah, price is in div, sorry, in span. This is space, so we should keep the space, and then it says sub strong. So first we'll paste the price here, we'll specify it is a span, and then we will see that we have to go sub inside, and it's a strong type of element. Once we get all this, what we'll do is we will just create we will just append basically. We'll use filter dot append. We'll append this data, and we'll use this particular format, that product name is basically product, this is a value key pair, so product name is it's like a JSON file, so product name is name here, comma brand here is brand, then again price here is price, then again rating, here is the rating. Yeah, so we get all these components inside. The price is in INR. Yeah, once we got these figured out, so it will capture all these things. So what let me do is, let me remove it and check what the final output is here. If we do this to the full page, let's see which one is stuck into the mirror. Yeah, it's loading, it's going one by one. What's the problem here? Text. such element, that means I have not pasted it confirmed. PA315 such element. And rating is container.find element export.p class. So what was happening is this particular element, right? So on the first search, the product it was searching, its rating was not found was found. So that why it was showing an error. So they have done two things here. First thing is I have implemented try and accept. So at any point of time, if this particular any of these particular element, right, is missing, then it will skip that particular element. So it will try and it will only append if it has all the four elements here. So and if there is an exception, then it will say that number of element miss and it will count it from here. So if I just play it now, so yeah, it calculated all these elements and all these are now sent to this particular product container. This particular filter data basically. So when we search filter data, we see all the values that are extracted. Now we will going to do is we will going to implement this code in the main infinite scrolling one. So I'm just going to cut it and I'm going to paste it here and just delete all these things. Yeah, so once all these things here are searched, we once we get the final file here. Oh wait, this is not the main file. Let me do this for this one. So once all the scrolling is done, it will search for all the elements in this particular code, and once all those are also done, what we will do is we will save the scanned whatever the final element will be there, we're going to save it into data frame. So I will just write data frame equals to pd dot data frame, and we will put this filter copy there, filter data. So this will be particularly helpful when there are products missing. So unless all four details are there, it won't record the value, right? And this will show the data frame whatever we did, and we were going to export it. So let me just do the code for export also, so I could show all that at once. So I'm going to import the OS library. What OS library does is it creates a directory extension. If suppose the output folder is not there in the required part, it will create an output folder. As we already have an output folder, it will not create. So I will just say if the exist is okay, then it is true. If it's not create, it will create a directory. And output path we will give it to what the main path ours is. Now our output path is output slash Ajio file dot csv. This is the output file path. Now we are going to uh, do like export it into CSV format in that particular output path, and in that particular output path we are going to say that index is false. This means the 01 which is there in the data frame index. I will just show you what it is. That won't be recorded here. It will just show the data, not the index. And then we will print saying that uh, data saved to this particular path. Yeah. Now let's do this also. We'll going to read that exported file read.csv, and then we will paste the link here. It will read this file and give us the summary of the top 10 elements. It will display the first 10 records. So let's run this all at once. Let's start from top. I will run this code first. It will start. It will search the first link. It will open by clicking it. Once this is opened, it will scroll it till the height is reached to the bottom. Yeah, as you see right now, 9638. Then 27038. It will just go on till it reaches the bottom of the page. Let it load. I know the video is very long. It's about an hour most. Yeah, but yeah, almost done. You can go to the GitHub repo also. I am also pasting my LinkedIn ID there, so you can give me a follow if you like the video, and subscribe the channel basically. And also let me know if you need some kind of particular video on any particular topic related to data analytics or even dashboard. I have created a lot of dashboard. I will post one another video. I created one dashboard for a competition, so I will just show how I created it. I won't be able to speed this whole process. I did this video. Yeah, so you just have to speed up or pause or skip basically. Also, if some kind of background noise is there, you can also ignore that. and print it also. So data is extracted. Yeah, the Flipkart one is also an interesting thing, where you have to access that particular element of so you can navigate to next page rather than just scrolling it one by one. So I did it using beautiful soup for that particular case. This I did it with Selenium. I just wanted to explore what options are there. Selenium is quite a powerful tool. So it is basically mostly used in web automation, and you have to check a particular website or software. So it's pretty useful. That's still scrolling. And that's why I selected this particular uh, section, grooming section, because generally grooming section doesn't have a lot of products. It becomes a bit easier to scroll to bottom. Suppose you went to some section like sari, then it will be a lot of uh, work to go through like till bottom of all those 1 million plus products. Yeah, the scrolling is completed, so it has basically scrolled all the website. Now what we'll do is we will run this code we previously created, and it will one by one scrape the whole scrolled website. Sorry, that particular page. Once everything is done, it will take time. I think it will again take approximately 5 minutes, because there are a lot of elements to go through. I'll just pause the video and just play back once it's done. Yeah, so running is done. I took approximately 10 minutes. So this is the extracted data you can see. It went through approximately the number of product it's extracted is 8, 857 and 690 and skipped. I think majority would be because of the absence of rating. So what we'll do is we're going to save it into data frames. As you see, it's saved, and then we will going to export into the CSV. And there is make okay. What's the problem here? Exit. Okay, exist. There should be exist. And then here output path is not defined because it's out to path. Yeah, that I saved. Let's just check. You see here, this is the data you're looking for, and here in the output, yeah, this is the Ajio file. this has all the details, all the information, INR, brand rating. So you got all those details which is required here, and I think it's done. So you can just create it as per your liking, and you can experiment in some other website as well. So thank you for sticking around. You can go to the GitHub repository for the details. If you had, you will see my profile. You can play around or whatever projects I have created. If something is useful, you can work on that too. And let me know in comments whatever doubts you have, or if you need anything specific. And give me a follow in whatever links that is in the description part. Thank you very much. Bye bye.